Okay, so I have a big problem.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Eric. I'm back. Now, listen, okay? Listen. We about to get into the workout section of all this. I'm excited about it. I hope you are too. We got the calisthenic routine starting. And just for Coach Greg, we got a bike. Plus, if we want to feel a little bit freaky, we got a treadmill back there with a couple of things on it. Some of those things I will be using, some of them I won't. But like I said, this is mainly focused on calisthenics, and I'm going to go through this routine until I feel fundamentally strong enough to then make my jump to stage 2. Some people are going to ask, what gym are you going to go to? I am in Arizona, so I don't have any of the influencer gyms that I know of, and I definitely ain't got the money to be paying a lot of money for it, which is gonna suck because I'm gonna have to figure out a way around all that. So we'll see. But we're gonna start off here and focus here on what we got going on, which is stage 1, calisthenics. Okay. It's time to get our weight. 235.5. That's our weight. Okay, so I have a big problem. And that problem is that I tend to go all out, pretty much destroy my body, and then I end up stopping. And a lot of times I have to like try to overcome that. But this time around, I'm trying to maintain a sense of calm and not allow my ego to get in the way. Like I have to do so much. I have to push myself so much. But obviously I'm going to push myself through all of this and make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, right? To make progress. But I'm not going to set myself up for failure like I've done before. So, how am I going to go about this? The change that's going to occur is that I'm going to take my time. Okay, I'm going to write down exactly what I'm doing in this video as my start, and then I will progress. So the next video, you guys will see a progression. Obviously, I'll be working out, but I'm not going to film every single workout, and I'm not going to film it every single time. But this is the beginning of it all. Thank you guys for watching this. We're getting into the actual workout portion of it. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so as I do these push-ups, you guys will see that I'm pausing at the bottom and I'm exploding up. That's crazy. But so I'm focusing on exploding up because I don't have the strength right now in order to like do consistent like straight push-ups like that. I would have to be on my knees, and I'm trying to not be on my knees. I just want to make sure that I'm doing the movement close to how it's supposed to be performed as possible. So I hope you guys appreciate that. So in this situation, I did 3x5, so that's 3 sets of 5. I did a little bit extra that I didn't show, which was basically kind of seeing where my top was when where my tap out was, where I was at this, which is around 6 or 7, and I wanted to be able to keep going. So and then as you guys can see now, I've jumped into the Hindu squats. These things are crazy, but I will say that they are very hard for me to do, but my legs were on fire. Specifically my quads. I was doing some research on them, and they say that these are basically a way to bulletproof your knees. And I can tell you this, my knees be cracking, and I always got crazy weird knee problems, and sometimes I'll be moving and it feels like I'm about to tear something. But in this situation with these, this actually made me feel really, really good afterwards. That's why you guys see me get excited right there for a second. But I also hit my hand on a chair. You know, I almost had like a whole moment. But consistently, this is definitely a movement that I'll be keeping in the routine because I want to make sure that my knees stays solid for when I get ready to go into the actual like lifting portion of all of this, phase 2. But I'm definitely excited with the movements today that I chose. Okay, so for our last movement, like I said, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm trying to make sure that I can be consistent with this. I'll probably add in another exercise next video, but I'm doing leg raises. Yeah. I had to adjust myself several times because I just wasn't in the right positioning, but as you guys can see, I got into the right positioning, and then now I am focusing on my core. At the moment, I am bracing my core so that way I could, I guess, apply pressure to that area, because that's what it feels like. It feels just like pressure, and as that pressure is there, like, it really puts a strain on my abdomen, which is pretty cool. I feel like it does a pretty good job. I really like this move. I stuck specifically to going straight up and down with the movement today, not side to side, because I've had issues with doing side to side because I don't either warm my back up enough to perform the actual exercise right. But I will say that if you guys want to work on your core and you don't really have any equipment, this is a very solid exercise, and it always kicks my ass, that's for sure. Alright, well, last but not least, we are ending with a little short session on the bike. I did about 5 minutes in total. I'm not gonna just have you guys sit here and watch me do 5 minutes on the bike. But what I like to say is that today was a successful day. Obviously, I'm not where I want to be. Obviously, I'm not pushing as hard as I would like to, because I know that my body cannot handle that right now. But as I constantly progress forward, there's nowhere but to go other than straight forward and up. So I'm ready to, keep it going and keep rolling, man. I hope you guys are having a good night, a good day, a good evening. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. I really do appreciate you. If you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. Holla at your boy. And remember, we always on the hunt for success, baby. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.